The activities that we practice day to day are what create the men that we become long term. Real men have standards that they hold themselves to and the discipline to never break. If you want to become so disciplined that you never get pushed off course, that when you tell yourself you're going to do something, you actually stick to it and you never let yourselves down, you need habits in your life every day that create that type of man. So today, we are starting a challenge that we created called 69 Good Ones. This is going to be 69 days in a row of consistent, extreme discipline. Okay, this is inspired by Andy Frisella's 75 Hard that I completed earlier this year, preparing for my Spartan race. We chose 69 because it's over 2 months, it's a good time period, and who doesn't love the number 69? I chose good ones because that's what I say every time that I complete a task that was very hard. You know, I get back from a brutal run, I do an ice bath, I do a brutal workout, whatever it is, I say, damn, that was a good one, wasn't it? So we're doing 69 good ones, okay? Similar to Andy Frisella's 75 Hard, but it is going to be a little bit different, okay? So I'm going to run through the list of rules that we have here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 7th rule, okay? Rule number 1 is going to be a minimum of 45 minutes of physical activity every single day, okay? It doesn't really matter what the activity is. I just ask one thing, and that it is hard, okay? I want you to really push yourself. I want you to do things that make you uncomfortable, okay? Preferably, this is going to be lifting weights. This is going to be running or something difficult like that, okay? On your rest days or on your preferred off kind of days, you're still doing physical activity because we're doing something every single day. What you can do is you can walk, you could swim, or you can just do a lighter full body workout if you wanted to. But every single day, Monday through Sunday, rain or shine, it does not matter. We are doing 45 minutes of physical activity every day. Push yourselves, guys. Do hard things, okay? The goal here is to evolve and change and become better. You do not get better by going easy on yourself. You only get better by going hard on yourself. So hold yourself to the standard and do the 45 minutes every single day of hard workouts, okay? Number 2 is going to be a whole foods diet. Whole foods simply means that it has to be a real food product, okay? So it can't be artificial things. It can't be, any processed foods. We're eating eggs, meat, vegetables, fruit, beans, legumes, all of those things, okay? We're eating real things. If you know where it came from and you see exactly how this product was created, that is the food that we're eating, okay? So meat, it was an animal walking around. Vegetables, they grew on trees and in the ground. Fruit, they grew on trees and in the ground. Beans, they grew. All of these things, you know where they came from. It's very simple. These are the foods that we're sticking to. If you want to do paleo, if you want to do keto, if you want to do carnivore, if you want to do intermittent fasting, any of those things, they will work. As long as the food you are eating are real foods that are not processed foods, okay? We can season our food up. That's fine. You can add a little bit of sauce. The sauce is going to be very hard, to find all natural sauces, but do your best on this. This is the only place you can be a little bit lenient. Try your best on the sauces. Make sure it's a healthy sauce, not loaded full of sugar. Absolutely not. Sugar-free as much as you can, okay? The food, all whole foods, seasonings, and sauces, you get a little bit of flexibility, but be strict with yourself, okay? You know if it's right or wrong. Make sure you're making the right choice, okay? Number 3 on the list is going to be drinking a minimum of 1 gallon of water throughout the day, okay? Water is essential to your body. It's important for your muscles. It's important for your brain function. It's important for your heart. It's important for everything, okay? So every single day, we want to make sure we're getting a minimum of 1 gallon of water. Typically, on most days, I drink more than 1 gallon. I drink probably 1.25 gallons to 1.5 gallons every single day. But I drink a lot of water. I need water. I get dehydrated very quickly, and I'm very affected by being dehydrated. I can tell a big difference in the performance of my brain and my body especially. And because you do lose a whole lot of water throughout the night, we want to make sure that we are prioritizing drinking a lot of water first thing in the morning. Typically, I'm going to drink anywhere from about 40 to 60 ounces every single morning within the first hour of waking up, especially if I'm going to go hit a workout, do a run, or anything like that. It's going to make sure It's gonna make sure your brain's functioning properly, your heart's functioning properly, and your muscles are fueled, okay? Moving on to the next one, it is gonna be probably the hardest one for majority of people in this challenge, and that is going to be semen retention. Okay, this is the first time I've been touching on this topic, semen retention, but it's been something that I've practiced for a long time, since roughly 2019. What you're going to do here is, obviously, it's going to be NoFap, and obviously it's going to be not watching any corn at all, okay? Now, we do encourage and promote hanging out with women, being with women, and loving women, okay? So if you're gonna be with a woman, that is absolutely fine, but you are not going to be releasing, okay? That's gonna be a challenging task if you've ever done it before. It is not very easy to do, but there's a lot of benefits that come from doing this as a whole, okay? So make sure you're not watching any corn, make sure you are doing NoFap, and you are not releasing under any circumstances for the entirety of these 69 days, okay? Last thing, actually not last thing, second to last thing on the list, number 6, is going to be nighttime journaling, okay? So every single night at the end of the day, I want you to journal. It doesn't have to be any kind of specific journaling. You could look up different styles of journaling. If you want to take my advice on it, what I would recommend is just journaling the things that are on your mind, things that are kind of weighing on you. If you have a big decision you want to make in life or you're trying to make, start writing about that decision, okay? If you are insecure about something that happened throughout the day, write about that. If you are excited about something that happened throughout the day or what's going to happen tomorrow, write about that. A lot of times what I do when I'm journaling is I just try to basically make it a brain dump. So anything that's on my mind that's been occupying my mind throughout the day, good or bad, I write it down. And what this does is this is going to help you kind of understand and organize the thoughts that are running through your mind. So when we're just thinking things, we just have these little itty bitty thoughts, right? They're not really complete sentences or paragraphs in our minds. They're just little fragments of ideas and thoughts that you're kind of bouncing around between. So when you put them onto paper or onto your phone, you're writing it out into sentences, paragraphs, bullet points, whatever it is. These things have to make sense. And so you have to take the information and the thoughts in your mind and you have to make them make sense on the paper or on your phone, wherever you're doing this, okay? So again, write down anything on your mind that's going on. Journal about what happened, about your progress on the 69 good ones, okay? And then the very last thing that we're going to do here is take a progress photo every week, okay? A lot of times people try to do 75 or on the 75 hard, people will do every single day. I think that's a little bit excessive because then you have 75 photos at the end. On this one, if you do every single week, the same time every week, you're gonna end up with 9 photos. We're gonna be able to see a little bit of progress on every single one. So if you're gonna do it Friday mornings, make sure it's every Friday morning. That way you have a good steady 7-day time period between each photo and you can see the progress that you've made each week, okay? So guys, that is gonna be all 7 of the tasks. I'm gonna run through it one more time really quick. It's gonna be a minimum of 45 minutes of fitness every single day. Again, pushing yourself hard. Push yourself very, very hard, okay? You are capable of a lot more than you think you are. Push yourself physically. If you need to have a rest day, walking or swimming, okay? We're not trying to get injured, we're trying to make progress. Walk or swim on rest days. Next is gonna be whole foods diet. Again, it could be any kind of diet that you want as long as it is whole foods, real foods. Next thing is going to be drinking a lot of water. It's gonna be 1 gallon minimum per day, especially in the morning. Make sure you get hydrated first thing in the morning and drink your gallon throughout the day. Next is going to be semen retention. Again, no fap, no corn, and no releasing. We encourage being with women. We love women here, but no releasing, okay? 69 days, you guys can make it. Nighttime journaling. Journal about the 69 good ones. Journal about the things that are on your mind. Do a brain dump. Make sure to get everything off your mind. It's gonna help you fall asleep and organize your own thoughts, okay? And then last is going to be take a progress photo 1 time per week. 1 progress photo at the beginning, and then 1 every 7 days on the same time of week, okay? And at the end of this, you're gonna have 9 different photos, so you can be able to see the progress. Okay, guys, I'm sticking to this personally. I have friends that are sticking to this as well, So if you guys want to kind of communicate with me on the situation, go down below and comment. And if you guys really want to get one-on-one with me, you can even go to my Instagram on the About page here. I got my Instagram linked. Go click right there, send me a direct message, and we could chat about this. But otherwise, if you guys have any questions that you think someone else might benefit from as well, make sure to drop them down below, and I will respond to you guys so that everybody can get their questions asked. Okay? Stay tuned, because I'm going to be posting some little progress videos and little updates of what's going on. I don't know if I'm going to make them shorts or if I'm going to make them YouTube videos like this, but either way, I'm going to be doing them, and we got a lot more content coming up very shortly. So guys, until the next time, I will see you then. Stay strong on 69 good ones. You are going to see a lot of progress in your life, I promise you.